So, boys, come. I'm gonna go up there and look for a place to camp. Kind of early today, so we can get set up and maybe not go quite that far up the hill. We'll see. Well, we made it to the mouth of the canyon. Really farther than I wanted to go. I was hoping to stay down lower, but couldn't find anything really suitable down there. This is really nice here. This little depression here kind of gives us a block from the wind a little bit. It's a little breezy today, not too bad. So anyway, we're getting camp set up. And I think we'll be good to go. We got our little camp set up in this little bowl, which really makes a good little spot. Walked up the road and here's this cabin, which we've seen before. We're going to go and look at it right now. I don't know. It looks like rock of some sort.
It looks like rock salt.
I don't think it's rock salt. This must have been the kitchen.
Looks like somebody tried to steal this and couldn't get it. Looks pretty clean.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Got a nice rock wall behind it. We really spent some time on that thing.
Somebody stayed here.
Yeah. Here we are.
Yep.
Up the hill.
That's our first contact for the day, right there.
First contact of the day.
Yeah.
Right,
This is called, which one is this? This is...
I don't know. We'll have to look in the book. Remember they had different names, all these different mines. Anyway, this one's pretty cool. We're heading up there right now. Something that looks like we missed when we were here before. We walked up there, which we're going to do. But then there's this. A little storage area, looks like. A little shelf here to work on. Can almost stand up in here.
Yeah, I don't really... Do you see a lot of limestone up here? Or
No, no, mostly talc. Wow, there's a plate of steel there.
Is that a tunnel?
Yeah.
Should we get the lights?
Well, last time we were here, you couldn't get in.
Oh.
You could go in there a little ways, I guess, and see what it looks like. Hey, boys, I don't know if you want to walk on this. Hey, boys. A few things somebody laid up there. Looks like the Park Service or somebody's done some restoration work here. Yeah, there's new boards on this thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, talc mines, I don't know how sturdy, how good, how stable they are. Karen and I were just discussing how this is kind of cool here. Ore carts used to come out of that mine on this track, and they'd come over here and they'd dump their loads right there into these double hoppers, great big hoppers, and those bars there would catch the big rocks like that one that's stuck in it right there. And then you go down in those hoppers down there. Pretty cool. The tracks are still here. Pretty cool deal.
Wonderful.
Here's the can dump. It's got a lot of old cans in it with the solder seal.
Which means?
Which means they're way back. I'm thinking 30s. I think in the 30s. We'll have to look that up. I think it was in the 30s and they quit doing that solder seal. Or maybe it could have been a little later than that. That one, that can right there's got a solder seal on the bottom of it. Good old garbage dumps. You gotta love a garbage dump.
Yep, yeah, that's right. I have to take a picture of the bottom of a solder seal.
We got a nice view from here. We're going to walk up this road.
You had a short sleeve shirt on, would you use it?
Which goes up to a big old open pit mine. Nice view going up the road, isn't it?
Yep, it is. Beautiful. Tell them where we're going.
We're going up to the open pit mine. Jeep's down there. There's a split in the road down there. We're going to take that right fork, or that fork that goes off the other canyon after we come back.
And I found it.
There's the empty water tank. There's our camp down there. The trailer's just down there in the bottom, just past the water tank. Just looking above the water tank, it's right down there. Boy, what a view. Little cabins are down here. And then the object of our attention is this big open pit mine up here, which is where we're heading. That's the Galena Canyon road down there, going out, going down the fan, going down the Bahada.
Oh, look at how pretty Murphy looks with the sun coming through his hair.
Yeah. Boy, you can see the layers in the sediments there pretty easily. Oh, this is nice soft talc. Kind of greasy to the touch. Got some layering in it too. Actually, I think there's a little bit of water. There's a pond up there, as I recall. There's a whole talc outcropping right here. Boy. Yep. Yep, talc. The whole outcropping. Yeah, I knew there was water here.
Aha! See what I see?
I see it. I think we saw that last time we were here.
Did we go up there?
No, we didn't. Look at it. You can't really get to it.
You could.
But
I
don't know. It'd be tough for me to get up there to that. Here's what's at the head of the open pit mine. Still got a really nice view. We're looking at the layering in some of these rocks. That's talc.
Whoa, look at this one.
Got some cool layering. Yeah.
That's a cool one, huh?
That's pretty good size.
I don't know how you would be able to carve in it, though.
Mm-hmm.
This almost feels like a rock instead of talc.
Does it feel smooth? You can feel talc. It's soft. It leaves a greasy feeling. Yeah, it's talc.
See, it says the White Eagle is probably the oldest mine in Galena Canyon, and it was first opened in 1939. So.
Alright, so that's when they started mining here, 39. Alright. And that's the road we just came up. Kind of looks like it. Kind of abruptly comes to the wash. It's passable, but I don't think it goes anywhere. Well, it looks like this road does continue up the wash, but it's just nothing but a wash. Let's go back and find that trail over to those caves. That's gonna be a walk going over there. Heading back down. Getting ready to start walking across the Bahada over to the hillside over there where there's a couple of caves that somebody's built things into. So that's where we're heading. All we're doing right now is looking to see if there's some sort of trail or something going over there.
Well, when I take a walk, I'll take the trail to the door and can follow it up.
We're following a trail here. not a real, it's a fairly well-defined trail, but it definitely hasn't been used very much. What a wonderful view. It's Mormon Point straight across over there. How do you like them apples?
We're almost there.
Almost there. Wow. Indeed, somebody has made this into some sort of a room. Oh, cool. A couple of cans in here.
Wow. Somebody really worked hard to get this stuff piled up.
They did. I'm not exactly sure what they did here, if they lived in here or...
Can you see if there's a fire?
There's some cans in here. No, I don't see any. Yeah, actually, there's some soot over here on the roof. Right in here, there's some soot. So there could have been fire in here. Looks like soot over there, too. Yeah.
Oh, look, there's the campfire.
Yes.
Yeah, look at
The
it.
black stuff. Huh? Yeah, yeah.
Those are huge cans.
Yeah, those are some big cans. Well, anyway, we saw this from across the canyon, and we saw that there was rocks piled up here, so we had to come check it out. There's one more cave over here. We'll have to see if there's anything in that one. So this is the other one. Be a nice place to get in and out of the rain. Got a flat bottom, got a nice roof on it. Goes in there 10 feet maybe. Doesn't look like there's any evidence of fire in here. There's a nice view out the window though. You know, these could be Indian-oriented caves.
I don't think Indians, that'd give away their location.
Yeah. Okay, we're heading up the road next to camp. There's camp down there. So we're gonna go up to these tanks that are up here. There's these big tanks. Our book says that these tanks were meant to hold talc ore. So we thought they looked like water tanks, but they were actually holding talc. So they filled them with talc and then they loaded trucks from these chutes here. So that's kind of interesting. Look at this cribbing over here. They used poles.
Who's they though?
Whoever did this. Then they've got this one's open. That one's open. Up above the big tanks. Couple of mine shafts over there. This talc is pretty soft.
That's kind of cool. Two or three sets of tracks coming out of there.
So we came in over there, came in from the Galena Canyon road, and this is the Bonnie Mine, big old open pit mine, and it's got they pulled out tons of ore, 29,000 something short tons, yeah, out of here. Yeah, and it was worth $1.6 million in talc. Big old pit here they've dug out, maybe trying to see how deep the talc seam goes. Looks like they hit some sort of other type of rock down there. And this hole over here, they were just digging, looks like they were just trying to find how thick the seam was. And looks like they hit rock down here. See, that's the different color.
And left it.
Well, they dug down to see how deep that seam was and see how narrow it is right there. They're in the thickest part of it over here. This is all talc we're standing on.
Probably not a good idea. Where did you see the water?
There's water there, and there's water behind you. That's the Mongolian Mine. That's where we're heading up to now. Driving down this road. This is actually a pretty good road. Yeah, another open pit mine. This is actually a pretty good road in places, and then some of it really sucks. Okay, we're at the upper seam here. We drove around to the top of this. We're kind of up at the top now. Real exciting talc mine.
It is. The best producing talc mine in Death Valley.
Yeah, it was. Got quite a thick layer here of, I don't know if it's all talc. There might be some other rock mixed into it. Kind of different layers here. That does not feel like talc. This is some sort of quartz or something else right here. So this layer of rock here, part of this open pit mine, this is definitely not talc. This is some sort of silicate crystalline structure. Very, very dense. I mean, very stickery. It's definitely not talc. You can feel the difference. Talc is so smooth and kind of greasy. Big hole in the ground. It's not, there's no cliff.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.